Hello, hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by to see me. This is my second video today, and this is at least the third time I've tried to start this video. So, anyway, before I do anything else, let me just read God's word, and then we can get into everything. If two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. Matthew 18:19. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can the floods drown it. Song of Solomon 8:7. Beautiful promises. Okay, so I'm at 250 subscribers. I have one new sub. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much for subscribing, for joining my channel, and I hope you like my videos and will come back as often as you can. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd really appreciate it if you don't have to, of course, but if you would identify yourself in the comment, I'd love to know who you are and get to know you. And I just send you a great big hug, and I send a great big hug to all of my subscribers. I love you all very much. I appreciate you. And it may sound like the numbers are real important to me. It's really not that at all. It's not the numbers that count. It's just getting my channel out there and watching it grow. It's very satisfying to see that happen, and to know that I'm reaching other people that may enjoy my content. So, but I'm happy. I really am happy. I love making my videos and getting to know you. I've made some really sweet friends because of my YouTube channel, which is most important to me, and I appreciate each one of you so very much. Okay, so my shout outs today go to, and these I'm reading the same shout outs that I read in my video for tomorrow. So if you watch both videos, you'll hear them twice. Gwen the Trash Witch, Susan Gasway's Paper Crafting, Debbie Kelly, Mary Jo Crafting and Dolls, Tammy from Mystic Creative Cottage, and Tammy did put up a new video. Tammy has a brand new channel, and she put up a video yesterday. So go and give her some love. She's just starting and needs all the love and support that we can give her. Candy's Crafty Creations, Selena Stevens 5265, Thumbelina 1568, and Simply Cassie. In my comments this morning, I read that Cassie, I don't know what's wrong with her. I know she was in the hospital. I think she had surgery, but she said in her comments that she's getting better each day, so I was very happy to hear that, but she needs continued prayer for complete healing of whatever is going on with her. So we send you good thoughts and prayers, Cassie. All right, so today I'm going to do something different. I was inspired. I watch Susan Gasaway. I watch all of her videos, as I do some of the other content creators. I just love to watch different people, how they create things, and I'm always inspired by Susan, and she's been such a big help to me also with my channel and answering questions for me. But she inspired me. I've been watching her, and she inspired me to do this hashtag. Oh, now I gotta get it right. I don't know if I wrote it down. Yes, I did write it down. It's hashtag 2025 CW Collage, and the host of this hashtag is Nellie Ruth Designs, and I will link her channel in my description box as well as Susan's. So this is hashtag 2020. Actually, I don't think it's 2025. I think it's 2020. I have to double check. I'll double check before I list it and before I put the hashtag in my video, but it's Cross CW Collage, hosted by Nellie Ruth Designs. So for me, crossword puzzles are not my thing. They never have been my thing. And I bought a crossword puzzle book, but and I attempt doing them, but I don't find them any fun. I enjoy number puzzles. I love jigsaw puzzles. Since I started junk journaling and started my channel, I really haven't done any jigsaw puzzles, but I love Sudoku, and I've recently started playing Sudoku again because I love the numbers, but crosswords have never been a thing for me for some reason. And I'm really interested now in this paper doll, the retro 50s and 60s looking styles and fashions, and so I've got some paper doll type things, and I decided to do little children today, and for the life of me, I looked through my purchases. I'm not sure if these were included with one of the kits that I bought, or if it's a separate kit, but I tried to find it and I couldn't find it. But anyway, and I did not print out, there's tons of images to print out in all of these kits, but I didn't print them all out. I'm having a lot of problems with my printer for whatever reason. And I picked this one. I was going to use this one, but I decided to use those little girls instead. But this came from 1960s Retro Woman's Fussy Cuts. And this was, the artist was, Paper Snippets. Snippets Co. for paper, oh my gosh. Paper Snippets Company.etsy.com, but it's CO, not company. So I will try to remember to list this. All of these kits came with tons of images. I said I didn't even begin to print them out because my printer was acting terrible. As you can, I don't know if you can see it in here with the lines. I let this one go by. I decided to use it, but some of them were just really bad. I'm having to clean the nozzles every time after and before I print. And fortunately, I love this printer, but I did get it from Best Buy, and I think I also got the service thing on it. So if I can't resolve it, I'm going to have to call them and see if they can fix it. But I don't want to be without a printer either, so it kind of puts me in a bad spot. But anyway, these dolls were 50s women, and this came from, I use this shop a lot. I buy a lot of things from this shop. Veriepear, Veriepear. And I will try to remember to list all these shops in my channel. In my video. And then there was another one. These were the 50s. I didn't cut any of these other ones out, but except this. This is a background paper from one of them. They have several background papers, so I picked, no, that's not the one I picked for today. I picked this playground. And these came from Lunic Art Designs, 50s paper dolls. Lunic 50s, oh my gosh, I cannot talk. 50s paper dolls and backgrounds, Lunic, Lunic Art Design. And I will try my best to list all these. Okay. So my understanding of this collage is there's no prompts. This is an open collaboration. I think it's year round. I think she started this in 2023 and has been doing it ever since. So I need to cut the edges off of this white paper. But there's some really unique backgrounds. that you can use. I don't know, this just appeals to me for some reason. I loved paper dolls when I was a child. Matter of fact, when my mother was pregnant for my sister, I had some paper dolls that I played with all the time, and one of the dolls' names was Suzanne. And I told my mother, let me see, I'm 4 years old, so I was 4 years old. I knew it was going to be a girl, and could I name her? I wanted to name her after this paper doll. I must have really loved that paper doll. And my mother said, yes, if she's a girl, you can name her. And so we named her Suzanne. When she was a girl, it was a girl, and we named her Suzanne. My sister, like I said, was 4 years younger. Was 4 years younger than I. She passed away about 8 years ago. We were, yeah, that's one of my regrets. My sister and I were never close. We had great, a vast amount of difference between us. Made a piece of scrapbook paper. Oh, I was not fully prepared for this. I was so anxious to do this. I need to get me a piece of scrapbook paper. Just a second. I'm surrounded by scrapbook paper, right? I just don't know what I want. It's not very heavy. I'll be right back. I'm going to find me a piece of paper. Okay, I'm back. I found a piece of scrapbook paper and a pad that I recently got from Hobby Lobby called Peach Fuzz, and I just love it. I love the paper pad. There's so many pretty papers in there. I just wanted to take a departure from some of the things I've been doing, like Christmas, and I don't know. It's just kind of nice to go back and take a look at the past, you know. Sometimes we think of them as simpler times. I'm not so sure that they were simpler. They seem simpler to us in light of the world we live in now. So anyway, there's no, from what I can gather, and Susan, please correct me if I'm wrong, there's really no rules to this. Sometimes she fills in some of the words, or she makes a saying and fills in some of the words. I'm not sure how many people are actually participating in this. What I want to do. I do not like this up here. Maybe I could put this. Here. So I just decided to do it to have fun. I haven't worked in my own little glue book or whatever in quite a while, so I thought this might be kind of a nice, so maybe I'll put this here. And then let's tear this. So I did fill in some of the words, but not that many. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing just fine. And so these are my two little girlies. All right, let me just glue some of this down. So I'm working on Night Before Christmas. I was working on getting my signatures together last night. I've got to go through them and see. I don't want this. I'm going to do 2 signatures, but I don't want them to be really thick signatures. Maybe I should tear some of this too. And I would like to get them ready to get sewn in. And the only reason I'm going to sew them in on camera is because I want to do some beading on the spine. That's become a new thing for me, and I really love doing it. Plus, you know, it doesn't take much to accumulate a bunch of beads. I mean, they're pretty reasonably priced, and so it's a good use for them. So I'll get the signatures together and then pick out some beads that I would like to use. Well, I've heard a couple of other people say that they've had a rough time this week making videos or being creative. And I said yesterday that my creative brain cells were still in bed sleeping. And that's happened to me before. Then in the evening time later, when I should have actually been winding things down, they start waking up, and it's like, whoa, you're supposed to be getting sleepy, and now they've been sleeping all day, and so now they want to play. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. Just go with the flow. That's what I try to do. I try to just go with the flow. That's probably way bigger than it needs to be. Probably... This paper is so flimsy. You know, that's in here that the book is made with. Alright, so I need to trim a little bit off this. Actually, mainly I'm leaving it this big just to give this is the front cover of this. Well, I guess it isn't the front cover. There's actually 2 pages here. And it's really flimsy paper. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this on here with my glue stick. But it's just fun. I think it's gonna be fun. I loved it. I love the Tim Holtz, the paper dolls, you know, the people. I love to use those. I haven't even been using those lately. I just haven't felt I've been doing anything that they're appropriate for. And these are kind of nice because they're not quite so tiny. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the same thing here and kind of tear this. I was watching Brittany lingered this day and this morning, and she was using paper dolls, but I think she's doing a different collaboration. And she made the most beautiful tags. I was so impressed with them. Good job, Brittany. So, my little sweetheart turned 10 months old yesterday. Her and her mom came up to visit me for a little bit last night. My daughter was tired. She had to go to the retinal specialist. She had just to get one injection in each eye once a month. So her eyes were sore and blur. Her vision was very blurry. But for some reason lately, the little one has not, well, it happens when her mom especially is around. And her dad to some extent too, but mostly her mom. She absolutely does not, I mean, she stayed with me for a while and let me play with her, but then she wanted her mom, and boy, she makes the saddest little face. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. I said, you need to go back to your mama. I don't know why, we don't know why she's doing that. We think it's partially because just the age that she's at. I mean, I'm not worried about it or anything. It's just so interesting to see how they are. Okay, so I'm going to put these little girlies down here. one over here, I guess. So I don't know how often I'll do this. I'll try to do it once a week, I think. And I'm not sure if this is going to go on into the next year, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. When I get tired of the paper dolls, which I probably will, I will use it to decorate or to work in other things, I think. This is very simple. There's two little girls at the playground. Now, this is not what I would consider, I don't think, I could be wrong, that's surreal collaging. Because this is something that could definitely happen in real life or has happened in real life. Oh, let's see here. Got some sayings over here that I could use. I'll use this one. I actually use a couple of these. I didn't even think about the thinness of this paper, how, oops. Already stuck there. Okay. Childhood is like contemplating a beautiful region as one rides backwards, one really becomes aware of the beauty of that moment, that very instant when it begins to vanish. And next time I do this, I'll have all my scrapbook paper ready. I knew I needed scrapbook paper for this, but I just wasn't prepared. So I apologize. Let's see what we can put over here. I did not cut this out very well. If you carry your childhood with you, you never become older. And I think that is true to some extent. Am I out of frame over here? I am, aren't I? Sorry. So I think I will put this one down here. I think this needs something else. I really want to put that there. I think I need a couple of big butterflies. If I got any big butterflies. Oh, I know what I can do. Where's this paper? A smaller piece. I'll use this. Got my butterfly punch down here. I think I'll cut a couple of butterflies out of this. Oh, this, I love this butterfly punch, but it does make a mess. Come on. Well, I thought I was going to be more talkative. I don't know. What happened? Excuse me while I take a couple. Okay, so this is my crossword collage for this week. So I hope that you like this. There's probably more that I could add to this, and I may do that. But for now, this is my two little girlies, and yeah, I enjoyed doing this. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. I think I said in this video at the beginning that I was going to, once I hit 300 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway, and I'm going to give away one of my journals. So I've only got 50 more to go. And so hit the subscribe button and like, and please leave me your comments. I love, love, love your comments so very much. So that's all for right now. I love you. I keep you in my prayers every day. And I pray that you'll be blessed. Be joyful, be grateful, and be kind. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.